Hey everyone, welcome back to Stoici Album. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious world of the Sigma female, the rarest and most powerful personality type that often leaves people both in awe and intimidated. If you've ever been called mysterious, independent, or hard to approach, this video is for you. Let's uncover the top 10 reasons why people feel intimidated by Sigma females. Make sure to stick around till the end. Number 1 will absolutely blow your mind. Point number 1, she's mysteriously confident. A Sigma female doesn't need to shout to prove her worth. Her confidence comes from within. It's calm, quiet, and powerful. She knows who she is, what she wants, and what she deserves. This kind of self-assurance is rare, and that's exactly why people find her intimidating. While most people look for approval or attention from others, the Sigma female doesn't need it. She doesn't dress, talk, or act to impress anyone. Her energy speaks louder than words. When she walks into a room, people notice her presence. Not because she's loud, but because she carries herself with unshakable confidence. This mysterious confidence makes others feel curious and sometimes insecure. They can't quite understand how she remains so composed and sure of herself, even when things around her fall apart. The truth is, she has learned to trust herself completely. She doesn't depend on anyone to tell her she's enough. She already knows it. That's why people feel intimidated by her. She's confident without arrogance, powerful without showing off, and secure without needing attention. Her quiet strength makes her unforgettable. Point number 2. She doesn't follow the crowd. A Sigma female is not someone who blindly follows others. She believes in creating her own path, even if that means walking alone. While most people try to fit in with trends, opinions, or what society expects, she chooses to stay true to herself. This strong sense of individuality makes her stand out, and that's why many people feel intimidated by her. She doesn't care about being popular or accepted by everyone. Instead, she focuses on what truly matters to her, her goals, values, and inner peace. When others change themselves just to be liked, she remains the same. Her independence and self-respect make people around her feel uncertain because they realize she can't be easily influenced or controlled. The Sigma female knows that following the crowd often leads to losing your true self. So, she listens to her own instincts and makes her own rules. This fearless way of living inspires some people, but it also threatens those who depend on others for approval. That's why her individuality feels powerful. She doesn't need a group to define her. She defines herself. Point number 3. She's emotionally unavailable but not cold. A Sigma female is not heartless or emotionless. She just doesn't show her feelings easily. She has learned to protect her emotions because she values her peace of mind. In a world where many people overshare or depend on others for emotional support, the Sigma female keeps her inner world private. This emotional control often makes others think she's distant or cold, but that's not true. She simply believes that not everyone deserves access to her heart. She shares her emotions only with people she truly trusts. Because of this, people who expect attention or emotional closeness from her may feel ignored or unimportant. In reality, she is just protecting her energy from people who might drain it. Her calm attitude and emotional strength can be intimidating. Most people don't know how to deal with someone who stays peaceful and confident, even during emotional chaos. The Sigma female doesn't let others easily read her, and that mystery keeps people guessing. She's not cold. She's careful. She feels deeply but chooses wisely. That quiet emotional power is what makes people respect her, and sometimes fear her. Point number 4. Her intelligence is sharp and unapologetic. A Sigma female has a sharp and curious mind. She loves learning, thinking deeply, and understanding things beyond the surface. When she talks, her words have meaning and confidence. She doesn't pretend to be smart. She is smart, and she's not afraid to show it. This makes some people feel uncomfortable because they're not used to a woman who speaks with such clarity and strength. She asks questions that challenge others to think differently. She doesn't just accept what people say. She analyzes it, questions it, and forms her own opinion. That level of independent thinking can intimidate people who prefer easy conversations or shallow topics. The Sigma female also doesn't waste her time on gossip or meaningless drama. She'd rather spend her energy learning something new or improving herself. Her intelligence is both logical and emotional. She understands how the world works, but also how people feel. People often mistake her directness for arrogance, but it's simply honesty. She values truth over comfort, and that can make others nervous. Her intelligence shines quietly, yet powerfully, and that's exactly why so many people find her intimidating. Point number 5. She refuses to be controlled. A Sigma female values her freedom more than anything else. She doesn't let anyone control her thoughts, choices, or emotions. She lives life on her own terms, and that independence scares people who like to feel in charge. When someone tries to dominate her or tell her what to do, she quietly steps back and reminds them that she's not here to be controlled. Unlike many people who follow rules to please others, the Sigma female follows her own inner guide. She listens to her heart and stands firm in her decisions. This strong sense of self makes her unshakable. Others may try to manipulate her with emotions, guilt, or pressure, but she sees right through it. Because she cannot be easily influenced, people who depend on control or power feel weak around her. They realize they can't make her do anything she doesn't want to do. She's confident enough to walk away from situations that don't respect her boundaries. Her independence is not rebellion, it's self-respect. She knows her worth, and she never trades her peace for approval. That fearless attitude is what makes her one of the most intimidating personalities in the room. Point number 6. She values solitude over company. A Sigma female is perfectly comfortable being alone. She doesn't need a crowd or constant attention to feel happy. In fact, she often finds peace, strength, and inspiration in solitude. While most people fear being alone, she embraces it as a time to recharge her mind and soul. This calm independence often makes others feel uneasy because they can't understand how someone can be so content without company. When she's alone, she reflects, plans, and grows. She uses her quiet time to think deeply about her goals and dreams. She doesn't waste energy trying to impress or entertain others. Her happiness comes from within, not from other people. Many find this intimidating because they depend on others for validation, while she depends only on herself. Her ability to enjoy her own company shows confidence and emotional maturity. It's proof that she doesn't need anyone to complete her. People may call her distant, but in truth, she's just selective. She knows that not every crowd is good for her peace. Her solitude is her power, and that silent strength makes others curious, inspired, and sometimes a little afraid. Point number 7. She's selective with relationships. A Sigma female doesn't let just anyone into her life. She's careful about who she trusts, because she knows that not everyone has good intentions. She values deep, meaningful connections, not fake friendships or shallow relationships. This selectiveness often makes people feel rejected or unimportant, but she's simply protecting her peace. She doesn't believe in keeping a large circle of friends. Instead, she prefers a small group of loyal and genuine people. She would rather be alone than surrounded by people who don't truly care about her. This makes her relationships rare, but very real. Many people feel intimidated because they can't easily win her attention or affection. She doesn't fall for sweet words or empty promises. She pays attention to actions, not just talk. If someone is dishonest or fake, she walks away without hesitation. The Sigma female's standards are high, not because she's arrogant, but because she knows her worth. She gives her time and energy only to those who truly deserve it. Her ability to stay distant from drama and fake connections makes her seem mysterious, and that's why people find her both admirable and intimidating. Point number 8. She's not easily impressed. A Sigma female has high standards and a strong sense of self, which means she's not easily impressed by material things or fake charm. You can't win her over with money, attention, or empty compliments. She looks beyond appearances and focuses on a person's true character. This makes many people nervous because they realize they can't fool her or earn her respect so easily. She values honesty, intelligence, and authenticity more than looks or status. When someone tries to show off or act superior, she sees right through it. Her calm and observant nature helps her detect fake confidence within seconds. That's why some people feel uncomfortable around her. Their usual tricks simply don't work. The Sigma female doesn't need anyone to prove their worth to her. She already knows what she wants and who she is. Her strength and emotional control make others realize that impressing her takes more than just surface-level charm. She admires depth, effort, and truth, not drama or show-off behavior. This makes her stand out from the crowd and makes others feel both challenged and fascinated by her. Her high standards keep her rare, respected, and unforgettable. Point number 9. She turns pain into power. A Sigma female has faced many challenges in life, but instead of breaking down, she uses those experiences to become stronger. Pain doesn't destroy her, it shapes her. Every failure, betrayal, or heartbreak becomes a lesson that helps her grow wiser and tougher. This ability to rise from her struggles makes people admire her, but it also intimidates them. While others complain or give up, the Sigma female stays calm and learns from the situation. She knows that pain is a part of life, but she refuses to let it control her. Instead, she turns her wounds into wisdom and her sadness into strength. That's why she often appears unshakable, even when life tests her. People find this power mysterious because most can't handle pain the way she does. She doesn't seek pity or attention. She quietly rebuilds herself and moves forward. Her strength comes from within, and that inner fire makes her unstoppable. The Sigma female's resilience reminds others of what they lack: courage, discipline, and emotional control. And that's what makes her truly intimidating. She doesn't just survive life storms. She uses them to fuel her success. Point number 10. She knows her worth. A Sigma female knows exactly who she is and what she deserves. She doesn't rely on others to tell her her value. She already understands it herself. This self-awareness makes her confident, calm, and unshakable. People are often intimidated by her because they realize she won't settle for anything less than what she truly deserves. She doesn't beg for love, attention, or approval. She knows that her happiness comes from within, not from external validation. This independence and self-respect make her stand out in a world where many people depend on others to feel complete. The Sigma female sets clear boundaries and sticks to them. She doesn't waste her time on people who don't respect her or appreciate her. Her refusal to compromise her values or lower her standards makes her rare and powerful. Her confidence isn't loud or aggressive. It's quiet, steady, and magnetic. People are drawn to her energy, but at the same time, they feel a little afraid because she reflects what they might be missing in themselves: self-respect, courage, and authenticity. By knowing her worth, a Sigma female inspires others, commands respect, and stays unshakable in every situation. That's why her presence is unforgettable and intimidating at the same time. So now you know people don't fear Sigma females because they're harsh or cold. They fear them because they represent strength, independence, and truth in a world that's afraid of authenticity. If you're a Sigma female watching this, never dim your light. Your energy is rare, and that's what makes you unforgettable. If this video inspired you, make sure to hit that like button, comment Sigma Power, and subscribe for more powerful insights right here on Stoici Album. See you in the next one.